All right. So I am Amy. This is my partner, Val. We are Team Freedom. And what we do is we look for sustainable, low risk, minimal effort, maximum reward type projects to bring to our team. We have 5 years of experience in this space, and we've learned a lot through those years. So just recently, a couple weeks ago, April 26th, actually, this crossed my path with a guy who I highly respect in this space. He's made a lot of money, and he brought this to my attention and said, it's similar to what we did back in 2020 when we made a lot of money in this other program stacking ETH, and he's planning to do it again with the TON coin. Now, the TON coin is Telegram's coin. Right now, it's worth about $3.27, I think I saw today. But it has the ability to 50x its value over the next 2-3 years. So this is the kind of project he loves because he makes a ton of money. And I was like, absolutely, let's go. Let's stack some TON. So I'm going to show you how this works. But essentially, it is a smart contract on the blockchain that runs through TONKEEPER wallet. And so what I'm going to do is switch over to my phone here and just share my screen so I can just show you, because I think it's better with the visual to see how it works.
Echo on a little.
Okay, so now this is quite a simple project. It doesn't take me very long to explain it, but since it is the TON coin, it operates through Telegram because it's the Telegram coin. And so you get to the bot through the Telegram, and it connects to your TONKEEPER wallet. So I'll make sure my TONKEEPER wallet is also open. Just go here. Okay. So here's how it works. This has 12 different levels. All right. Every level is a matrix. So when I go into my levels, I can go to level 1. All right. Now, the way the levels work is there's only 2 by 2. Okay. So there's only 6 people that are going to fill this matrix. And every time it fills, it cycles. So my level 1 has cycled. It's on its 3rd cycle. So if I was to go to my first cycle, this is what my first cycle looks like. Now, every purple space there, you're receiving funds directly into your TONKEEPER wallet pretty much. The yellow ones basically purchase you another cycle, right? Purchase you another spot. So that's how that works. Now, everybody that you personally bring into the community, when they cycle, they're going to keep following you and showing up in your matrix. I have a matrix in here where Val shows up twice because she cycled faster than I did. So she had to fall into the next available spot, and she showed up in my matrix twice. I don't remember which matrix that was, but I know it's in here. So that's how it works. So this is my first cycle, and then it cycled again, and now I'm on my 3rd cycle. The green is spillover, or basically somebody from within your community. I think pink is spillover, and green is somewhere in your community, so not direct to you. Purple is direct to you. Now, every single time a level cycles, you're going to receive twice as much that you paid for that level. And you only pay for the level 1 time. So in this case, level 1 is 1 TON. Every time it cycles, you're going to receive 2 TON. Already, I have received 6 TON from just this one level. If I look at level 2, that costs 2 TON. I've already received 10 TON. All right, so that's how it works. Every time it cycles, you receive double. So the strategy here is to get to the highest level that you can, get to level 12 as fast as you can, and then everything that you stack after that just stays in your TONKEEPER wallet, and you sit back and watch the value of that coin grow and grow and grow. So currently right now, I'm on level 10. Now, what I really love about this program is there is a passive side to it, but it works best if everybody brings 2 people to the community. So if you were on our previous call, you would notice the magic number there was also 2. So it can be the same 2 people. So when I go to level 11, I would click on activate, and it would say, I don't have enough TON. So if you notice down here, the level price is 400 ton. The passive income fund is 100. So whatever the cost of the level is, add 25%, okay? Always for the passive income fund. And every 10 days, that passive income pool is going to be paid out to the community. Now, the top 30% of that pool is going to be paid out to the top 100 builders in a community. And the other 70% of that pool is going to be paid out to everybody else based on what level they're at. So the higher the level you're at, the more of that piece of that pie you're going to get. So I love that because it does have the passive element to it, and people are receiving TON every 10 days passively on top of what they're making in these level matrix. So I'll go back here. So far, I've received 58.71 TON passively, and I have 758 profit. Now you'll notice too, there it is, that it says here to claim 32.99. So this is connected to your decentralized TONKEEPER wallet. So that 32.99 came from the matrices. I want to put that in my wallet. I just click claim and it pops up my TONKEEPER wallet. I just slide this over to confirm. Oh, slide it all the way. I enter my passcode and just like that, it goes into my wallet. So I would have to reload this page for it to refresh. Go over to my TONKEEPER wallet here. Let's see if it shows up. It takes, it's traveling on the blockchain, so it can take like a couple minutes here. But I had 269 before I did that transaction, and see if it's gone from here yet. There, so it's 0 over there now, so it must be over here. Yep, there it is. So now I have 302 TON. So just like that, it moves over here. Now, as soon as I have the 506 that I need to go to level 11, I will just activate level 11 and I will own that level forever. Now that level costs 400 TON. Every time it cycles, I will receive 800 TON. And I only have to buy it one time. So the power here is, the potential for earning just a crap ton of money is very, very good. Again, minimal effort, maximum reward. And that's really it, guys. It's a very simple, easy, fun matrix, just a great fun way to stack some TON. Does anybody have any questions about this? Oh, I'll point out where we're at here. I'm currently number 12 out of 14,309. So that's pretty awesome. Val, where are you at?
I think I'm number 22. Kim's
Nice. And Kim's number 20. And we have a lot of people on this call today that are within the top 100.
Yeah.
So
I'm on 44, Amy.
44, awesome. So yeah, our team is just crushing it, and we're not slowing down. We just got started. We're just getting warmed up. We're in our 3rd week right now, and this community is growing by 1,000 people a day. So yeah, we're just locking in, having fun. What's really great about this is there's a level for everyone. So you can come in really at your comfort level. Level 1 is only 1 TON, and 1 TON is $3.27. Now you have to add that 25%, and there's a couple fees, but I think it totals 2.55 TON. It's under $10 to get started. Now I would recommend, my strategy was to come in at the highest level that I could possibly come in at comfortably. Don't hurt yourself doing it. Like, don't, just comfortably come in. I would say the majority of people come in between levels 5 and 7. And then you can upgrade anytime you want. You can do it with your own funds, or you can just wait until you collect TON within the system and upgrade using the TON that you make from within the system. So that's it. Is there any questions at all?
You want to just touch on the part about, Amy, about that fee there, but that they get that back on every purchase? Like every time you upgrade a level, you have that fee, but then we get it right back?
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know what they all are on each level, but I can only look at level 11. So that's the returnable fee. So they're going to charge 6.05 ton when I go up to level 11. But you'll notice right that down in the blue there, the TX fee rebate, they give me back 5.99. They give you back 99%. So I don't really know why they have that fee, but there must be a reason for it. So you do have to just make sure that you have a little bit there to cover that. We do have a chart that tells us, and I'm going to put that in Google for the team to be able to use that chart. What apps do you need? Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need is the TONKEEPER wallet. All right, so your first step in getting started is to download the TONKEEPER wallet, and it looks like this. This one right there with the number 1 on it. Okay. You can also go to tonkeeper.com and then click download for iOS or download for Android. That's the best way to do it, is to go to tonkeeper.com. All right. I would recommend to do this on your phone. It's a much simpler process on your phone. So first you get that wallet. Then the next step is to put some TON in that wallet for whatever level you want. So I can send you the chart. Here, what I'll do is, let's see, TON is at 327 right now. One sec here, guys. I will find the chart for you. Forton numbers. So 327, it's a good day to be coming in because yesterday it was 342. So whenever it's in a dip, it's a little cheaper to come in, which is great. So yeah, I will just take a picture of this and post it in the chat here. One sec. And this is set to today's date. These numbers can fluctuate. All right. Let's see if that works. No, I guess I can't put a picture in here. Dang.
We only see your phone screen.
All right. Well, what I'll do is so I'm going to stop sharing on my phone and I'm going to just start sharing over here because it's on my computer. All right. So here is the chart. And I plug in 327 because that's the cost of TON right now. The total for each level is over here. The only one I don't know is 12. Okay, and then so this is per level. This is a running total. So this is adding the levels. So this is for new people coming in saying, okay, if I want to come in at level 6, looking at this number, I would tack on like $20 or $30 just to make sure that returnable fee that comes right back to you, you have enough for it. Okay, it's better to have too much than not enough, because whatever you send extra is just going to sit in your TONKEEPER wallet anyway. It's yours, and it'll help you upgrade to the next level. So yeah, so that's the chart here. So you just get in where you fit in, guys. Like you could level 1, 2, 3. We've had some people that come in at level 3 and they're working their way up. I have one guy who came in at level 3 and he's now at level 5 and he hasn't come out of pocket again. And he is doing it. He hasn't even brought a person in yet. Now, I would never recommend to come into any program relying solely on spillover, but it happens. Spillover happens. And you're positioning, the higher the level you come in, you're positioning yourself better in the matrix, right? Because there's less people up there. So yeah, that's another really great reason to come in at the highest level that you're comfortable. All right, and does this have its own chain? So where to buy it? Okay, now I'm going to stop sharing on here and go back over here, okay? Because buying it is really easy, guys. So once you have your TONKEEPER wallet, let me go back here. All right, so once you're in your TONKEEPER wallet, you can click this buy or sell, and you can buy it with Mercurio or MoonPay using your credit card or debit card. So I actually wanted to try it out to see how hard it was, and it's so easy. I use the Mercurio. Some people prefer MoonPay. Those seem to be the top two. But either way, all you do is click on Mercurio. You'd have to set up an account with them. So it requires taking a picture of your driver's license, doing the selfie, and then after that, you can just buy it. So if I wanted to buy $20, it will give me four TON. I click buy, and it goes right from my my debit card. Right? It's super, super easy. And then the TON will show up in your TONKEEPER wallet. And at that point, you want to get the link from the person that shared this with you, and we'll walk you through the steps. Get that link. You do need Telegram. So yeah, and then basically it just will walk you through the steps of connecting your wallet and start upgrading. Once you're in, upgrading is very easy.
We have an onboarding video too.
Yeah, definitely a walkthrough video. What does this have to do with Telegram? It runs on Telegram's coin TON, and it runs through Telegram. So in order to get into my Forton bot, I have to get it in Telegram. So when you have Telegram, you're going to have this Forton official bot, right? You click on that and it takes you here. You click the launch button and that brings you in. So that's how you get into the bot. To come in and we can still make money. You can, Susan, yes. You can still make money, but I don't ever like to promise a spillover. But it is happening all over the place in this team. So, you know, come in where you fit in. If you're comfortable at level 6 or 7, I would highly recommend hopping in. This is a lot of fun, and you're on a very great team. I mean, everybody's growing so fast, and it's not hard to get 2. And again, if all you do is get 2 people, eventually they'll work their way up through the levels. And if everybody does that duplication, this fills out perfectly, and we'll all be at level 12 and we'll all be stacking TON. The Telegram part again? Sure. So when you get into Telegram, like when you hook this up, I created a little tab for Forton just so it was easier to find, but otherwise it'll just be in all of your stuff. So I'd recommend pinning it or something just so it's easy to find your Forton official bot. So I click on this Forton official bot at the bottom there, and then it takes me here, right? And then I just click the blue launch button on the bottom, and it takes me right in. But you won't have this until you get registered, until you link your wallet to it using somebody's link. So you have to do that first.
In Telegram, they have
you won't be able to find it.
Telegram, the coin itself, it's number 20 out of in the top 100 of cryptos worldwide. And they're building a lot within their own blockchain on their own, you know, in their ecosystem for payments and NFTs. Like it's developing out. So it's not something where, you know, it's not a meme coin with no utility. It does have quite a bit of utility. Plus it's attached to Telegram, which is, you know, like kind of attaching itself to a Facebook Messenger type of thing. WhatsApp, you know, it's got a lot of value there. So for us, it just feels, my very first project that I ever got in back in 2020 was by these same developers, and I made a ton of money, but we were doing Ethereum. When I got in, Ethereum was $335. Within like 5 weeks, it went from like $335 to like $1,000. So, and gas fees were really high. Gas fees are like a penny or something over here, transaction fees. But with Ethereum, it was really expensive. It took a long time. And for somebody to come in on level 1, it was like $60. And it was like $80 plus you had to pay gas fees. So it started to fizzle out. And we were, I mean, my friends, some of my friends, I felt like they were internet celebrities. They made $500,000 doing Forsage. And so when this came out, Amy was like, "You did that, right? You made a lot of money." I was like, "Yeah, wait, what? Yes." I want to be in this. So it's good. And the cost to get in it's like pennies, you know, to get into something like this and really see where it can go and how it's working and cycling with all of us. And I have green dots, I have yellow dots, I have purple dots, you know, they're coming from up, down, left, right. I don't know. I just look and I'm like, oh, somebody landed over here. It's really fun. And I like the money because it's just easy.
It is, it's fun. So yeah, TON has its own blockchain. So if you have USDC, you would then need to swap it for TON, which you can do in Exodus or Trust Wallet. You can just swap it, and or you have an exchange like XT, wherever. But as long as you turn it into TON, and then you can send it over to your TONKEEPER wallet. If you need any help with that, Darren, let me know. Like we can figure that out together. But yeah, absolutely you can. And Lindsay, yeah, whoever invited you to this presentation tonight, that's who you'll get a link from.
It's Kim.
And then they'll help you walk through the steps. Kim, okay, yeah. So you can get a link from Kim, and Kim will help walk you through the steps, or Val, or myself. Super, super easy. Yeah. It is. It's super exciting page. Yeah, absolutely. Great. And great questions, you guys. This is awesome. I'm glad you're asking questions. Do you have any other questions at all?
Thanks.
You're welcome, Paige. Yeah.
May
so
I
this one
ask
is
a question?
Oh, go for it. Yeah, go ahead, Glenn.
Okay, if someone comes in above me, like my level, what does that do?
Yeah. Okay, so right now I'm qualified level 10. If somebody comes in that I bring in, they go to a level 11, I'm not going to be able to receive that donation because I haven't activated that level yet. So what would happen is they would roll up to my upline, okay? But once I get into level 11 and activate it, they're now connected to me again. So when they cycle, they're going to be back with me again. So for that reason, we don't really want to hold anyone back because people cycle so quickly here. It only takes 6, and it's in their best interest to get to the highest level that they can get to. So we don't hold anyone back, but if you can stay ahead of your people, that is ideal.
Now, as far as say, if there is spillover, is there any more chance of it the higher the levels, or not necessarily?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, spillover happens all the time.
What I'm
Paige,
saying
do
is,
you want to share?
would it happen
Oh,
more often if you're up higher, or not necessarily?
I mean, it's ideally, yeah, it should, because there's less people up there. And as people are upgrading, if you're there first, there's more chance that they're going to be coming in under you, right?
Yep.
But again, I don't like to ever promise
Of course.
spillover, but but yeah, it's very reasonable to say that would likely happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Paige,
I had a third question, but I don't remember at the moment.
Okay. I want Paige to just share her experience too, because she came in at level 7, and tell us how it's worked for you so far, Paige. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry, just caught me with a bite of snacking while I'm listening. Anyway, yeah, I came in at I did come in at level 7. That was what was comfortable for me. I came in at level 7, and I think it was 2 days, and I was busy with family, grandson's birthday. Didn't check. 2 days later, I was like, holy crap! I got enough to level up to level 8 already. Like, whoa. That was spillover. I hadn't brought in a single person yet. I brought in a couple now, but I hadn't brought in anybody. And I was like super pumped, excited. That just got me more excited. And I was like, wow, this thing is incredible. Like Amy said, you don't want to count on that, but hey, it happens. It happens, and it's happening to all of us. So I was super excited, and that made me go for it more. I'm now at level 9. I'm working towards 10. I want to get to the top of this as fast as I can. This is super exciting. I'm super excited to be in this and to be at the beginning of something like this. You guys, this thing has grown, like Amy was saying, it's growing by 1,000 people a day. It's only 2.5 weeks old. Like, think about down the road, there's going to be thousands, hundreds. It's just going to be huge. And we're getting in now. The sky's like, it's just astronomical when you think about it. The ton that we can be stacking here. It's incredible. I love it.
Awesome. So yeah, there's many people with similar experiences to that. So 100% Passover or spillover can happen. Passover. spillover can happen. I just don't ever like to promise it, you know? And to answer your question, Susan, steps are level 7. It says at this value 413, but I'd add a little more for those fees. So let's just say 435.40. Would you please send CA for coin? Would you please send CA for coin? CA like Canadian dollars? Is that what you mean, Darren?
Oh, the
Oh,
contract.
contact address.
I got you.
Contract.
Yeah.
Okay, so Val will post that in the chat here.
Okay,
And again,
another,
yeah, go ahead, Glenn.
okay, so like I'm hearing they're saying, okay, 2-3 years, it could be 50 times its worth, its value now. But where are we making the money now?
Well, from the matrix, you're stacking the
Yes.
ton, and what, maybe 5-6 days ago, it was worth $2.96. We've seen it go up to $3.60. It tends to do a up and then a little down, up and then a little down as it continues to climb. So the longer you wait to get into the project, the more it's probably going to cost, because the value of ton is going to keep climbing. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm betting on ton because this is a very safe bet in my view, right? It has a lot of utility, like Val was saying. It's a fairly new coin, and it's Telegram, like it's Telegram's coin. So, I mean, it's a savings plan for me. When I get to level 12, I'm just going to be stacking my ton and keeping it safe and watching it grow in value, right? Spending very little of it. So, I mean, it's up to when it comes to crypto, nobody has a crystal ball and nobody knows exactly what a coin is going to do. But if you look into it, if you go to like coinmarketcap.com and just type in TON, I'll put that link here because that's where I like to get my information, coinmarketcap.com. And it will go through, on the side, you'll see everybody's opinion on the coin. But if you scroll down, you'll see the white paper, all the utility, all the information about the coin. And then follow your gut. If it looks like something that you would take a risk on, take a gamble on, and you think it's going to succeed and continue to grow in value, then this is a great place to stack it. And when I looked at it, that's exactly the decision that I made. Also, the guy that shared it with me, he knows his stuff. And he is sure that it's going to 50x over the next 2-3 years. So, I mean, that's good enough for me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, great questions tonight. So yeah, your first step is to get the TONKEEPER wallet. You go to tonkeeper.com, download for iOS or Android, and then load your TONKEEPER with some TON. Once you're at that step, reach out to the person that shared this with you, and we can get you connected to the official bot, the Forton bot, and get you on whatever level you're comfortable with. And that is it. It's very, very simple and fun. And then we'll welcome you into Team Freedom. And yeah, see you on the inside. Val and I are always here to help everybody on our team. So there's lots of presentations to plug into. And to invite your people to. Val is a rock star when it comes to creating content and video onboarding videos and stuff like that for everybody. Like, she is phenomenal. I'm a spreadsheet person. I like to stay organized and keep track of everything, and I do all right presentations. And so together, we're just here to help everybody. We want to see everybody win. That's the goal. That's our whole purpose here in Team Freedom, is everybody that locks arms with us. We want to do everything that we can to help you win in this space. So that's it. So thank you guys so much for coming. And if you have any questions at all, reach out to the person that shared this with you. And I highly recommend hopping in wherever you fit in. I mean, the great thing about this too is we got a lot of people in the Philippines and Nigeria and stuff coming on board at like level 1 or 2, because it's something that they can actually afford to do, and they can start working their way through the system as well. So it's incredible. This is really open for everybody. There's a spot for everybody. So
If any,
awesome. All right. So thank you all for coming. Val?
Yeah, if anybody wanted to go ahead and get on board with anything, just let us know. You can stay on here. We can share screens. I can walk you through it, show you how to buy it or enroll or, you know, whatever. I can get you guys onboarded. Or we can do a group chat with whoever invited you to the call, and we can do like a messenger chat, and I can walk you through that there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, and if you already got your TONKEEPER wallet and you're ready to go, let's go. There's no time like the present. Tomorrow that coin could be 360 again. You never know.
I know I've missed it a few times. I'm like, oh my God, an hour ago it dropped to 321 and now it's at 332, 49, 330 and 4, 342. Like, dang it. I'm excited though.
Yeah, I know.
Ton is going up in value, but then I want to buy more. I'm helping people get on. I'm like, you're getting it on sale.
Yeah, exactly. When it's on sale, hop in. It's a good time. Today is a good day to hop on board. And honestly, I don't think it'll ever dip below $3 again. And I think it'll just keep correcting and climbing, correcting and climbing. So yeah,